Thanks for checking into this episode of Working on It, a journal of thoughts on the photographs I've taken. Today, we're back in Manhattan's Soho shopping district, this time Broadway and Spring Street. So, you're walking along the sidewalk and come upon an intersection you can't cross due to oncoming traffic. You're the only one on the corner. 45 seconds later, and you're about to cross. But wait. You've been encircled by perhaps dozens of people who've assembled on the corner in those 45 seconds. Now, you finally get the signal to walk. What typically happens? One of my pet peeves. People rushing to cross, jockeying for that front position. I have many pet peeves. Quite a few of my photographic ideas have generated from them. They're derived from just living in a densely populated city. I know it's a choice, but with that, it's still what I consider a valid pet peeve. The series is titled Crosswalking. It examines some of the physical and mental processes that go along with something as simple as crossing a street. What are you thinking when you come upon situations like this? Let's look at a few things in the photo. In the middle ground, we have a woman crossing from right to left, considered to be the main subject, primarily because she's in focus and is the only person who's engaging with the camera, and ultimately with you, the viewer. Funny how that happens. She's actually reacting to the camera, but you, the viewer, seeing it as reacting to you, looking at her. Will the wonders of the visual arts never cease to amaze us? Some other things happening. The main subject is situated in the middle of the photo and symmetrically framed by two people walking in opposite directions. It urges you to look through there first. The street markings on the lower left help to guide you around the photo afterward. The bottom part of the photo is a bit chaotic with all the legs crisscrossing each other, and I wonder if you're having visual issues with the right side of the photo since it's the darker part. These are items of visual tension. They can either intrigue you or distract you, depending on your frame of mind. Once again, with crosswalking, I'm exploring the visual and societal patterns that develop during such a short piece of time in anyone's day. Crossing a street takes just a fraction of time out of your day, depending on whether it's a small street or very wide boulevard. Depending on the number of streets or boulevards you've ultimately crossed during your travels, that fraction of time has grown tremendously. You may not consciously think about it, but I'm sure somewhere in the back of your mind, you are. I think it's one of the reasons rushing to cross a street has become such a standard practice. What do you think? Here's a photo insight. Life is passing by through every second of existence. So many things are happening every moment that you just might not be able to see. If you feel the energy of a moment but can't understand why, take a photo wherever you are in that moment and come back to it later. You can study it in detail and see what it was that made you feel. Thanks for looking into this video podcast. I hope you've learned a bit, or at least enjoyed knowing more about the photo you just saw. Connect with me through my website or Instagram or YouTube. I welcome your comments or your feedback, so leave one. Click on the subscribe button and the bell when you get to the YouTube channel so you're notified when the next Working on It podcast is available. I'll see you on Instagram with my daily photo updates. Until then. Thank you.